Fee, what do you see? Lights. Everybody laughed, including Fiona, who really actually didn't get the joke. Oh, come on, Fee, what do you see? Blinking now and concentrating, Fiona stared at the gravel path, at the green, black benches and the row of statuesque lamps which had just come on in the shadow of dusk. It's pretty, said Fiona eventually. Yeah, said Alice, without really seeing. Jane, exasperated now, brushed her hair behind her ears, rose, letting the crisp and crumbs fall from her school summer dress, put her hands on her hips, and looking down at the other two girls, said, Right, shall I tell you what I see? And without waiting, she ran off down the path, weaving her way in and out of the line of ornate lampposts. I see stars, she shouted. No, planets. I see the planets. This is our solar system, and I'm the captain of Jane 2, my very own star cruiser, and I'm exploring Mars and Jupiter and all the other ones. Panting and exhausted after a long space voyage up and down the 7 beacons, she expertly glided in and landed back at the picnic basket. She lay on her back, gazing up at the blank sky where the stars were, on a clear night. She smiled. One day, she thought, one day. Alice liked this game, and she stood. Well, I'm the captain of my daddy's boat. Alice's daddy was a Royal Marine, and he was away at sea again. This was Alice's 3rd home in as many years, and Alice really liked this home. She liked her new school, she liked her new friends, and she really liked the park where she could run and skip and play and breathe. Alice wanted more than anything for her daddy to be home, and that this home could be their home forever. Alice steered HMS Alice, a Hunter-class destroyer, fresh out of Portsmouth. She knew. Keeping an eye on the sonar, Alice guided the Seagrey ship through the minefields towards the Port Main lighthouse and on into the Baltic Peninsula. Hunting Russians, she shouted, hunting Russians. She hid her ship behind the glacier, also known as the dog waste bin, pinging the sonar and rigging for depth charge. Waiting, hand on the button, just like Daddy. And then she relaxed her fire finger, released the tight grasp on the Coke can. False alarm, the world is safe. Stand down, everyone, thank you, Daddy. And then she expertly brought HMS Alice back to dock, mooring alongside Fee, who had been sat quietly, watching. Alice pushed Jane gently with her foot and lay down too, smiling on the picnic basket between her friends. Well, said Jane, brushing her hair behind her ears, sitting up and looking at Fee, who was sitting up and zipping up her fleece against the first bite of the night. It's nearly time to go. What do you see? I see, said Fee, and she rose. I see, and in herself she battled aliens on Venus, and counted the rings of Saturn, and prepared the ship for battle, and calmed the crew, and ran with mustangs, and felt waterfalls cascade, and I see, she said. I see.